Yeah, we're here.
Welcome to the bedroom drama.
So, hey guys, for those who do not know us, I am Andre.
And I'm your girl, Theola, the one and only.
And for our old subscribers, welcome back. Thank you for joining this live. We're starting a new series called Bedroom Drama. It can be anything, it can be intimate, you name it. We're just testing out the feels. But
Mhm.
for now, thank you so much for being here. So, what are we doing, Tila?
Okay, so guys, today we're going to discuss dating. How long should couples date for? And we're also going to touch on engagement. How long should couples remain engaged? Like, how long before you officially get married? So, we're gonna talk about that, guys, and please feel free to comment down below, put a discussion so it can be interactive. Tell us your opinion. We want to hear it.
This is
Yes.
just going to be an open conversation. It's going to be intimate. It's going to be raw. Just let us know what's going
Raw.
on. Yes,
Okay.
raw.
Hi, Yar Queen.
So,
Yar Queen.
Yar Queen, big
Hi,
up
Yar
yourself. It's
Queen.
been a minute.
Welcome, welcome. It's nice to see you here.
All right. So we're going to talk about like the traditional way of dating versus the a next way of dating to say, okay, where do you meet? Where's a safe place for you to say, okay, we have dated long enough and I can now propose to that person that I really like. Wait, yes, we need to link up. Yes, as soon as this live's done, I'll give you. You mean online dating?
Any
On
dating.
you name it right now.
Yeah, sounds interesting too. Like we
Yeah.
never thought about online, but yeah.
So yeah, that's why we
Mm-hmm.
say traditional versus online. You
Yeah.
name it. We're just gonna put it all in,
Mm-hmm.
right? So let's start with just the traditional dating.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
before we begin, guys, I just want to say, because I know that more persons might come online. So before we start the official discussion, I would just like to say Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year to you all, because we haven't officially said Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to
So
you.
Happy
You.
New and you. And I hope that today's what now? What day is it in January? No, something I don't know.
The te-
Guys, somebody
it's
tell
the
me what
10th.
day.
It's the 10th of January. We're two
Yeah.
weeks, well, a week and a half late.
Yes.
But Happy New Year again.
Yes. Happy New Year, guys. I hope that the new year have
Tis and
started
Dan.
off. Yeah, I hope the new year has started off in a good way for you all. And I hope that you're keeping positive and you're remaining safe. Because, as you know, we bring over COVID in 2021. So we have to remain safe. And yeah, so Happy New Year, guys. I see some persons coming on. Samara, hi. JM family, hello. You know me already. I always try to tell everybody hi. So if me not tell you hi, hi Cavell. She's here in the next room. Hi.
And
And
oh, Tyson Don, they just gave a shout out to. So
yes.
Tyson Don, welcome, welcome.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cavell, hi Cavell. Did we miss
So
someone?
Yarquin said, how long you guys believe it should be before you propose or think of proposing? All right, we will touch on that too,
What was this question?
definitely. Yarquin, we need to remember that question
How
actually.
long do you guys believe it should be before you even propose?
Propose, yeah, that's a very good question, Yarquin. Very
So
good
you want me
question.
to start it off, or
Yep,
are you?
go ahead.
All right. So to answer your Quinn's question, it's tricky and it also depends on your current stability. So, for example, when I saw Tila for the first time, and we were like a month or 2 months in, I knew that this girl was gonna be my wife. I wanted to propose to her, but I was saying to myself, I was still in school. So as soon as I'm done with that part of my life and I'm in the working world, I would say yes, and I would propose the day I graduated. But Tiola kind of heard that conversation with me and the guys, and I was like, hey, we don't need money. As soon as I graduate, I'm proposing. We're good. My wife looked at me and she said, Dre, if you can't buy pad, you not get married. That
That's
is what
exactly as
Tiola
I
said.
said.
If I can't buy
If you can't
pad,
afford to buy the female at least a sanitary pad,
yeah,
what you propose to do, you have
honest,
to have some form of stability and security. Like you need to let the girl know that you're secure. You know what I mean?
yeah. Keep in mind, guys, at that moment, I was very salty because I was bragging to my friends, like, yo, Tiola's the real G. It doesn't matter about finances or you name it.
Honestly, girl,
Yeah,
guys, it's not that I'm saying that female, you're gonna depend on your man to buy your pad, but I'm just riveting in his
she said that
brain
in public,
that
in front of my friends.
no.
No, Dre, you cannot get married to me
Yeah.
because you cannot buy pad. Can you
Yes.
imagine me calling my mom to say, "Yo, mommy, you know, some I run out. Can you help me
Yeah,
out?"
you can't send
So,
Kyola two pad. Like no, you're supposed to have a sense of stability to some extent.
yes,
Like rich don't have to have it all, don't have to, but to a certain extent you
I was
have to
still
have.
salty. But after about 4 months in, I finally understood what she was saying, and I said to myself, you know what? She's right. It's not that she's looking at my pocket. It's
Yeah, I
more along the
wasn't
line
like
of we have to reach in a place where we're both stable enough to support each
each
other.
other. Yeah.
So I would say propose to that girl that you
Mm-hmm.
really like.
Yes.
If you're able to support each other, either you can do the support or equally. So, Yarquin, to answer your question, when you're both financially stable, or if you're financially stable and also
Mm-hmm.
mentally prepared for it, because
Mm-hmm.
marriage is not just okay, I'm in today and I'm
Mm-mm.
out tomorrow.
Mm-mm.
So,
And it's not about I love him and
yeah,
him love
butterflies, all that
me.
stuff.
Like that's an aspect of it, but marriage is way, way, way deeper. You understand? So yeah, it
So,
takes a lot of
yeah, so add to
thought.
it mental stability
Yeah.
and financial stability,
Yeah. So
right?
before we go deeper in the topic, I just want to give them a little history of our little story of how, because we did how we met
Mm-hmm.
already. We did that story. So just to summarize, I don't know if we touch on it,
Mm-hmm.
but just to summarize, Andrea and I, we dated for 4 years because both of us, we were going to school. We were going to the same school, and Andrea say him come to me
I
maybe
did.
like in third year and mention something about marriage, and I say no. No disrespect, but you can't even afford to buy me one pad now. No, like we have. It's not that I wanted to disrespect him, or put him down, but I wanted to show him that hey, I'm not in any. I'm still depending on my parents, and if we're gonna get married, no, who and he is in school, and both of us not working. What's gonna happen? Like we're gonna live with our parents, and then when something happen, emergency, I'm gonna follow my parents all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, I know that we weren't ready.
But just here's some
Yeah.
inside information. In the third year, I was getting ready. I, even though I was in school, I got a job. I was working.
Yeah, but it was like an internship
Yeah, it was an
job.
internship, but it's still preparation for the future,
Yeah, and
right?
I was still in
And after
school.
being in that job for a year, I
Yeah.
said to myself, all right, you know what? I think I can do this. So, Tiola, do you currently have pad in
Anyways,
in the bathroom?
seriously, yes.
Yes.
Since we've been married, alright. Honestly, before we even get married, Andre always make sure say I have everything that I
My
want,
wife does
especially
not
when
know
it.
where the pad aisle is.
Yes,
Hey.
he goes shopping for me. I would proudly say that my husband will go to the store and go to the pad aisle and he'll pick up my pad, even the big pack them. He'll pick it up. Guys, don't be afraid to do that. Don't be ashamed. It tells a lot about your maturity and your willingness to do anything for your wife. So nothing is wrong with that. So yeah. So after the 4 years after I was finished with school. No, in
It
my
wasn't
final year of
final year. It was
school,
final year.
that's when Andre actually proposed to me
Yeah, I
in
proposed to her
February.
in final year, and w- I had like an idea of what exactly how things were gonna go. I had an idea of exactly
Mhm.
how we would be able to support each other and
Yeah.
stuff along that line. But overall, for this discussion, right? If you're mentally prepared and financially prepared,
Mhm.
and overall you can propose to a girl, for me, I would say 6 months to a year. I think 6 months is a time when you can actually understand or learn a person's like likes and dislikes, red flags and all that
Some
stuff.
off.
Yeah, some
When
off.
you get married, you're still learning.
True.
Trust me.
But come on,
Yeah.
6 months, if you're with someone for 6 months, that generally covers like the entire person. And then after that, it's not who they are, it's more like you're grown with the person after that. So
Yeah.
any new behavior that comes up after that 6 months, I think it's something new that developed, maybe, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can put it in the chat if you think otherwise.
Yeah.
But I would recommend people to go a year, like feel the person out, get to understand them, learn about their likes and dislikes, and have fun in the process.
Yeah, your queen make it clear that I know exactly the brand and the type of pad. Big up yourself, your queen.
So, big up yourself, Yara Queen.
Yes, it shows that Yarquin is doing job. He's doing his job. Yeah, Yarquin is married, guys. So
So for
yeah.
those guys out there that has not yet proposed to their girl, do not feel salty about your wife, your girlfriend saying she does not think she's ready.
Mm-hmm.
But slightly bring the idea of marriage to her. See how she
Yes.
feels about it. To say,
Very
hey,
important.
yeah. So don't
Mm-hmm.
just blindside the
Yeah.
girl and say, you know what, we're getting married.
Yeah.
Here's the ring.
Yeah.
No. Find a smooth way of saying, okay, how do you feel about marriage? How do you feel about kids? How do you
Mm-hmm.
feel about us living together? How do you feel about meeting my family? How do you feel about being a part of a family like this?
Yeah, because that way you guys can see each other goals. Like, because you can date somebody who don't have an intention to get married or
Mm-hmm.
intention to have kids. You understand? So even though you're not proposing to the person at that particular moment, it's good to discuss these things while dating. So yeah, going back to the dating. So yeah, Andrea and I, as I said, we dated 4 or 5 years, and then we is it 4 or 5 years?
3, 4 years.
Yeah, no, 4 years.
Four
It's
years,
four
yeah.
years. And then after that we got engaged in February, and then we got married that same year. So, it's not like we rushed the marriage part, but as Andre said, me did know say Andre my husband from day one, and he knew that I'm his wife from day one. And then we got married that year. To be honest, guys, me wish me kind of like prolong it a little bit and then plan better, because as you know, after we got married, we migrated here, and so we had to not really rush, but we had to plan things a little bit earlier. So I think that 4 years was enough for us to know each other.
We grew
Yeah,
together.
we grew together.
Yeah.
We went through struggles together. We're hungry together. We
Broke
studied
pocket days.
together.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember that time when I had no grocery and Taylor came from Kingston and then she bought grocery for me and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what, this girl is really chill. Like
Yeah.
not most female would actually come with like bags of grocery to her boyfriend's house. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, you never have no food, guys.
I never have no food.
I mean, like I lived in next door, so I had my parents, and we could have go home go eat and stuff. So I used to work at the library. When I get my stipend or what, I used to share it with him. And when he started to work, he used to ensure that I have my breakfast, my cereal and stuff. So, and it was like nothing. I didn't even think of him while doing it. It's just to know that he's okay. Even sometimes, I would have my lunch money. I know say him have work in the town. I would say, here, Andre, here you go. And it's just something that came easy. Like I didn't have to think about it too much. So I think we just ride along with each other smoothly since day one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like legit, we had nothing in the beginning,
Yeah.
and she was just there.
Yarquin mentioned something about counseling. Yes, of course. So
What did he say?
he said as it relates to time between the engagement and the actual marriage, I don't think you could be engaged for longer than 2 years, but a minimum of 6 months. But you must do counseling. That's
Yes.
true.
So we're gonna switch over to the engaged Engagement now.
Mm-hmm.
So if
So we
there's a
didn't really answer the question, guys. Like, how long should persons date for?
we did
So you said
6 months to a
6 months to a
year, and
year.
I recommend a year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give, as Andrea said, give each other enough time to know each other, and because some persons they date for like 6 months and then get engaged. So everybody
People,
have different
this is what
opinion.
I would recommend though. While dating, pay attention to these red flags and see really look into yourself to say, okay, is this something that I can live with, or am I can this person grow from this red flag, right? If she is a level of crazy that you cannot, what's the best word?
Handle.
If she's a
Where
level
you
of
getting at?
crazy that you cannot
Where
handle,
you getting at?
take away yourself.
Where
That's
you
all I'm
getting
saying.
at? What
Tiola's
that
crazy
mean?
is good for me. I'm okay with it.
You
It's
sure?
spicy. It's funny. When Tiola's acting cool, I know exactly what to do. But really measure your situation. Are these red flags okay for you?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So true.
Yeah.
Where are you?
So
Okay. Yeah. All right. So going into engagement now. All right. So we were engaged for like I think 6 to 7 months.
yeah.
Ideally, I would say 6 months to a year. But the reason why I would recommend being engaged a bit longer, it depends on your financial situation. Weddings are not cheap,
Mm-mm.
and
Nope.
I'm not insulting anyone, but I recommend if you're able to, do not take out any loans on
No.
weddings and all that
No.
stuff, right?
Yeah.
If you have to, do you.
Yeah. Cause
We
I'm gonna
don't
say no.
recommend
Yeah.
it, right? Yeah, Taylor doesn't agree with what
I
I
don't
said.
like loan. When you take out loan, it's supposed to be like emergency or
Yeah,
something. I'm not saying that wedding is not so important, but guys, come on. There's many ways you can do a wedding. Most persons want a huge, big, extravagant wedding. A COVID time or something. Nobody now gonna do no extravagant.
the best time to have a wedding now in
I
COVID.
know. So
Buy a
the
Zoom
in-law
subscription.
them don't have to vex with you and say, oh, you not invite me. Just say, due to COVID, we're only allowed immediate family.
No. With COVID, you have an excuse. You just pay for your subscription. You have up to 50 to 100 people, and then have your wedding, right? But yeah, having a wedding now. Oh, your Kelly is also into in photography, so
Yeah,
she
you're
has a
queen.
yeah.
Yes.
All right, so guys,
This is my
6 months.
take on it. This is my take on the
All right,
wedding.
you go
Since you
first.
touch on it, I heard it on the radio this
Engagement.
week too. The wedding. Let me
Yeah.
talk about it with little bit. It's when you're doing your wedding, guys. You have to think about after the wedding. Are you guys gonna be hungry? Are you guys gonna be able to buy a grocery? Are you guys gonna be able to pay rent? Like, don't broke on yourself.
Yes,
Please,
your Kali.
please.
So just one more shout out. If any one of you guys are having a wedding, I think let's say in Jamaica, your Kali is here. We'll put his link in the description also. He does amazing photos. And I'm not saying that just because he's my friend. I'm saying it because of his actual skill set. This guy is amazing when it comes to your video work and also your photos.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never go wrong.
Yeah.
All right. So Yarkali, I'll add your link below. Keep pushing your, yeah. Just let them know about you in the comments. All right, cool. So once again, when you're engaged to a person, please wait a bit within that engagement. Let's say 6 months to 12 months. I recommend this. Why? Because sometimes you get that cold feet feeling, and it gives you time to really count down the months to say, am I really gonna do this?
Yeah, because as Trisha said here, we are young family in the house. Welcome, girls.
Mm-hmm.
No, not girls. Welcome Trisha and her husband because he's probably watching too. She said that I think they should get married as soon as possible after being engaged. When a person remain engaged for too long, sometimes marriage nobody keep. They get cold feet. Or it prolong too long, I guess.
I get what she's saying there, but the thing about it is that most people, when they are engaged, they don't have their finances right immediately.
Yeah.
Meaning, for example, I knew that I wanted to be proposed to Tiola. I knew that I wanted to propose to Tiola, but I did not know all of the steps that I needed to do in order to make that wedding happen. Like, for example, how many people were coming, the venue, this
Yes,
prices.
a lot of planning.
I didn't know,
Yeah.
right? I was just thinking about, okay, can I support this girl after we're done? Are we in a position that we can actually maintain each other? But I wasn't thinking about the wedding costs. So while we were engaged, I was able to learn all of that within that process, right?
Yes.
So, do you want me to give them a tip on
Yeah.
how
Go
to?
ahead. Shoot.
So
Shoot.
I'm gonna ask my wife her permission on something real quick before,
Oh, what that?
yeah, before I say
Me
this.
never know why here.
So,
So what? Oh, go ahead. You can.
all
No,
right.
no, whisper. I didn't whisper loud. I'm probably here.
So one of the ways in which I paid for my wedding, people don't try this at home.
Honestly, let me explain first, guys. As I said, because I'm not ashamed of it, but you
No,
have to
it
do
worked.
the,
It was
you have to
awesome.
do what worked for you. Because remember, Andrea and I were in school, and
Yes.
then 6 months after we got engaged, yeah, we got married, right? So we never have no money. Andrea never really have any. Well, Andrea had some savings by then.
My cash was
Yeah.
for something else.
Yes,
All
I
right.
saw it, but we had a lot going on and everything, and he was gonna migrate. And guys, point blank, we didn't have no money at all.
So,
So let Andre tell you what we did.
for anyone who's thinking of getting married in the near future, here's a tip on how to pay for a decent size or an expensive wedding. I had 50 people at my wedding.
Supportive people.
50 close people,
Mhm.
supportive people, friends,
Yes.
family, loved ones, people who are just in our corner.
Mhm.
And every one of those people had to pay $500 minimum.
Yeah, the food, guys. The plate of food expensive, and then even the chair and the table, the very chair that you sit on, you have to pay per chair,
One sec, let me
right?
say something.
So yeah, so that's what we did, and it's not that like I wasn't really happy about it because I was like, oh, I feel like me bother the people if they pay for this or whatnot, but we really didn't have money because as Samara Hansen said, she's my colleague. We graduate from the same school. I even had
Oh,
graduation.
sorry.
Andrea had graduation.
Not 500, 5,000.
It's 5,000. Oh, but me never pick up, you know.
5,000,
Yeah.
guys. Each guest paid $5,000
Yes.
to come to the wedding. So, in the end, we had $250,000
To
just
spend on the wedding. We didn't take anything put in our
No,
pocket.
no, no, it wasn't
because
for our pocket.
everything done.
Right, so
Everything-
guys,
yeah.
for those who came to our wedding, that's on this live, and even if you see this
Yeah.
video later on, thank you so
Yes,
much for
Samara is
helping.
here.
Samara, you were one of those 5,000
Yes.
per.
And you have to do it. with
Thank
the
you
person.
so much for helping us to get that initial start. We
Yes.
appreciate it because come on, we're just graduating. $250,000 from your pocket,
Mhm.
nah,
Yeah.
right? So
So-
that's how we did it.
Yeah, if there's other persons on here who were at our wedding, wanna thank you for the support that you gave us, and we will never forget it. We were in a bind, and two young people trying, and you help us out, so we appreciate that. So.
Yeah. So every single person that came to that wedding paid that 500. And also, I had a friend. His name is Boot. So Boot, if you see this video later on, this friend came to me and he was like, "Hey, Romario, I won't be able to come to your wedding, but here's the $500, the $5,000
Mhm.
for that wedding." So we had excess. We had friends
Yeah.
that wanted to come but didn't come, but still put that money in.
Yeah, so
Right.
Unique said, ain't nothing wrong with a small wedding,
Yeah.
pandemic or not. See, nothing is
There's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, guys, that do your wedding for you and not for everyone else.
Mhm.
And I say this because it's very important, because in the end, what's going to happen?
Trisha said, me never dare go put myself in a no debt for no one. Had a real small wedding with 32 persons. Yes.
Trisha, that's okay.
Yeah.
Right? Andre can use.
Yeah, guys. So.
Wait, Andre, what?
Who?
So,
Oh, that's Tiffany. Andre, can you see this? What? For me, it's Tiffany. I don't know. I don't know. Your
Uh,
sister?
Tiffany, can you resend that
Yeah,
message? I didn't get
Tiffany.
it.
Yes, guys. So yeah. So it's good when you can give yourself time to really plan your wedding properly and stuff like that. But guys, you point blank, just don't. Well, in my opinion, I don't think people should remain engaged too long. When it go 5, 6 years, you know, I always come to my mind. The man I try hold your dog, like that always come to my mind, like
Oh,
literally, because wedding don't have to be
it
expensive.
doesn't have to be.
Yeah,
So DS7, to answer your question, it was in Jamaica, and yes, that was 250,000 Jamaican dollars.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was in Jamaica.
Yes, Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany. Andre's sister. You need to lick.
Oh no, I didn't see the message. She
That's
just
why
popped in
I
again.
ask if I your sister.
Oh, hi Tiffany. Welcome. All right. So what we're saying? So engagement. So dating. We recommended what?
So you said 6 months, at least 6 months.
Yeah, to a
You
year.
recommended that.
And I still recommended the same for an engagement. So I
Like-
said 6 months, being engaged for 6 months to a year.
To a year.
Yeah.
Well, for me, honestly, I think it's okay to be engaged to up to 2 years. Nothing is wrong with that.
2 years?
Yeah, nothing is wrong with that because, like, suppose you need to do more planning or something. But guys, don't make it past 2 years. Well, I don't want to say that because maybe there's somebody on the live who did that and it worked for them. But, you know, in my opinion, 2 years is too long.
Keep in mind, people,
Yeah.
this video that we're doing, it's our opinion. So we get that,
Yeah.
okay, not everyone will agree with these things. We're
Mhm.
just giving our take and what we did,
Yeah.
right? So I waited 4 years to propose because I was not mentally and financially prepared to take on that responsibility. I waited 6 months, 6 to 7 months for us to be married because I was learning about the process of how to actually do a wedding.
Yeah.
So 2
Maya
years.
said 2 years,
2 years?
TT. Yeah, to stretch it out a little bit because you know maybe some person wanna plan more or whatnot. For me, it's okay, but don't let it go beyond that.
Mhm.
You cannot stretch out. But I've seen persons who have been engaged for 6, 7 years. I make me wonder.
Okay.
You understand? So yeah.
So
Andre say what? 1 year?
I say 6 months to a year.
Yeah. But
Right.
I say 2 years maximum. Cause maybe say so for example, we were able to get married yet, but you did come Canada to do something important, emergency, and you say, all right, after 2 years you come back down.
Oh yeah, that's
and I
different.
was still in Jamaica. You know, little things can happen and stuff like that.
But
and
is
you
that
want-
an engagement really, or is that a promise?
It's an engagement. But see, I don't understand promise ring. But anyway, that's not a different debate. Promise
Yes, a
say
year is
what?
okay. 3 to 6 months for me,
Yeah.
Maya. Okay, so Maya said 3 to 6
Yeah.
months. Yarkali said 5 to 6 years.
Yeah.
Is like him put her on. So are we back?
Not sure.
I think we're back. Yeah, we're back. Yeah, guys, I'm not sure what happened just
Mhm.
now, but apparently YouTube crashed for a minute.
Oh, guys, don't forget to like up the live.
Oh, yes.
guys.
So if you have not yet subscribed to our channels, please subscribe and also send a friend the link and say, hey, here's this cool couple. They're Jamaicans. They're living in Canada. What happened?
Your queen said it's my comment cause it. Why you pop them with live for your queen?
Yeah, so if you haven't already, please subscribe. And I'm very glad that the live came back up. I don't know what
Yes,
happened
I'm
just now.
happy it came back because I don't know either. So naturally told by Mara, hey girl. She said I like 6 months to 1 year to know if you want to get married and another year for the wedding the most. That's you see?
Yeah, so
the
for
2 year
me-
not bad.
For me, I didn't have any form of cold feet. I was just thinking about cash. Like, I think most males, we put numbers in our head. and say, okay, how can we make this happen? Any decision I'm making is more like, okay, I want to do it, but I need to ensure that the paper is right. So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, what is the budget for a wedding? What
Mm-hmm.
is a proper budget for a wedding without going overboard because we
Yeah.
have next steps, right? So I think
Mm-hmm.
that was
And
my thing.
Trisha, we are a young family. She said alone to get the wedding going is a no, no.
Yeah.
Definite no, no.
If you want to do your loan, do you? We're
Mm-hmm.
just saying that we don't recommend it
Yes.
because when you start to live together as a couple, there's gonna be other things that you're gonna need your credit history for,
Yeah.
right? So I wouldn't
So
recommend
as
doing the loan.
DS7 Channel 7 said, it's okay to have a small one so you can save.
Yeah,
Which is good.
yeah, but
Save.
DS7 also said, "Ima whip on the girl."
What? Wait for the girl for what?
I paid for my wedding venue month by
By
month.
a month until everything was covered. Yeah, so that's
Oh,
yeah.
that's a good idea. What was that, Samara?
Yes. She said I was so happy to help. Thanks, Samara.
Samara, big up you. I remember your 5,000. I used it to save properly. I think I used it to. Oh yes, Samara. I think I used
You remember
your.
where you
I
use every
remember. Yeah. So Samara, your 5,000 went to covers. So those black covers that you saw at far away, far away.
Seriously, Andre?
I used it to buy the
Oh
covers.
my god.
So.
Guys, I ain't gonna lie. As Andre is doing that, you remind me. You see that time? Oh, I was stressed out. I was so stressed. I left everything. Not really like everything. I kind of tell Andre what I want because I was still in school. And I think we were planning for exam and stuff. I think, right, Samara? I was so stressed. I just tell Andre what I want. And I must say, Andre get everything that I said I wanted. He did the shopping, everything. So that's why he remembered what he used the $5,000 for. Cause me never collect no money. It's Andre did the collecting and everything. So I didn't really have to do so much of a run around. Cause yeah, I had exams. See, Samara said we had
And
exams.
there's the
So
next thing that
yeah.
I can also say. For let's say you are taking that route of asking your guests to help you pay for the wedding. I don't think there's any shame in it. And if you feel some form of shame, I don't think those people should be at your wedding.
Yeah.
That's just my take on it.
Yes. You have to know that if you're gonna have a small intimate wedding, it have to be people who you're comfortable with. Point blank. Comfortable with. You can have some family who you don't comfortable with. Right? And yeah. Samara, talk up the things that we know. Alright, since you touched on that. Guys, I was so stressed. Samara said I felt like calling it off. I actually did call off the wedding.
You did?
Ye-
To who?
Yo! Andre is still in a denial. Andre in a denial. Yes, I did. I gave you back the ring because I was so stressed out.
No, that was a different situation.
But still, I did.
All right. So people, I think we have answered all the questions for this thing.
Andre don't want to know that, eh?
No, I don't want that. That's different. That had nothing to do with the budget.
Guys, that's why it's okay to give each other time and space when you're planning from dating to proposal to the wedding. You have to take it one step at a time. You don't rush. I'm not saying that Andre rushed me, but to plan a wedding and to know that you're putting your life over to somebody, basically, it takes a lot of deep thinking, and especially when you're stressed out with other things like school. In my time, during that time, I was stressed out. So a lot of things I did some, what you call it, rash decision. What you call
Yeah,
it?
she made some
Yeah.
irrational decisions. But anyways,
Yeah. Andre don't
uh,
want to talk about it.
I'm just trying to recall something. So, just going quickly back to dating.
Mm-hmm.
I lost my chain of thought.
Yeah,
So
because you're all over the place.
yeah, I'm all over the place. So just going back to dating, right? Girls, this is for you. Any person that you're considering like to actually become engaged with or just doing like let's say becoming married, ensure that person has your best interests, right? In heart. Like really talk about these things. Don't just say, okay, my friends are getting married, my friends are having babies, my friends are buying houses, all of these things. Ensure that this is something that you want and that you're not influenced, and ensure that that person is planning for a union with both of you guys
Mm-hmm.
versus just, okay, this is what I want,
Yeah.
and they're just doing something one
Right.
in this one-sided. And males, for you, don't
Mm-hmm.
just go with whatever the female's wish is. Have some input. Learn. Read a book, right?
Mm-hmm.
have
Read a book.
yeah, meaning have fun. Actually, you're giving her full permission to do whatever she wants for her wedding, but be involved. Don't just become a shadow in the background. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like if you leave it on the female by herself, it's never gonna work. Never say never. Can I get a burger,
Yes,
please?
because Tiffany, guys, if you see me looking down on the phone, it's because I'm trying to read the comments because that the phone that we're videoing it's a
Yeah.
bit far. So if you see me look down, it's not that I'm not listening, it's just that I'm trying to read y'all comments. And your sister said that she's not getting married. And
Tiffany?
yeah, Tiffany said she's not getting married.
Tiffany, I think we
And
need to have a conversation, right? Marriage life is actually awesome,
yes.
right? It's fun when you have someone that you know that, for example, I can decide to take a week off and I'm okay doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because I know that Tiola got my back. And Tiola can take a week off or do whatever she needs to do. Why? Because I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
There's balance. I'm her cushion, she's mine,
Yes.
right? Not only that, if I'm having a bad day, she's there, and if she's having a bad day, I'm that person that
And
she
as you
can
grow
actually
older,
talk
the
to.
world gets lonely. Because you might lose your friends, your high school friends,
Yeah,
and your primary school friends. You might lose some of them. And sometimes it's a partner that you have will be by your side. But it's okay. It's not everybody who want to get married. It's
true. And
fine.
Tiffany, I'm not
Nothing is wrong
forcing
with that.
marriage on you. I'm just saying that if you find the right person, it can be great, right? It becomes something that you look forward to.
So Yarquin said, last time me I go post this. Sorry, Yarquin. Remember the internet went out. If you don't want to ask people for money in the invitation, I saw the comment, but they didn't like kick, not the light, the internet kicked off. You must ask them not to carry the kids.
Carry the what?
If you don't want to ask people for money in the invitation, you can ask them not to carry any kids.
But Yarquin, this is what I say too. If you're coming to my wedding and you know my financial situation, if I say I need $5,000, I need $5,000. Because if you say to me and say, yo, Dre, I'm having a wedding, I want you to be there, but it's gonna cost this to be there. Can you do it? I don't think that's a hard ask. But yes, no carry the pitney them.
Yes. And while we're discussing marriage and dating, Yarquin also touched on the important topic of counseling because it's not all about how long you propose for or how the wedding, what kind of wedding you have. It's very important to get your counseling.
Oh yeah,
You
we had
need it.
counseling.
So
Yeah.
you need time to do the counseling as well. In Andre and I case at the time, we did do our counseling, but I think we had to do a accelerated counseling.
It was tricky because Tiola was
Yeah.
in a different
But we did get
parish.
her counseling.
Yeah, Tiola was in a different parish. She was in Kingston, I was in Mandeville, and she had to go back and forth so
Yeah.
that we could actually do the counseling. But we did,
Yes.
right? And Yarquin also mentioned a very popular book that I also recommend reading. It's called what? The Five Love Languages.
Yes. Yes, I think.
So yeah, the
yes,
five
the
love
5 year
languages.
long.
Love language, love languages. So my love language is words of affirmation. So that means that if
Sorry. No, Tyson done comment. No, honestly, that was me. Me said, me not get married. So he said a lot of people always saying they're not gonna get married until they meet that one person on a bench on that one summer evening.
Yep. A person might say that they're not getting married until they meet the right person,
Yes.
right? So a girl might be like, okay, I don't really want a relationship right now. She doesn't want a relationship with you.
Yes.
So
or she just probably not
or
ready.
she's going through something. So back to the five love languages. My love language is words of affirmation. I guess what that means is that I like to be told that yes, you're doing a good job, Andre. I like that you're doing this, or just words to saying you appreciate me doing this. So Tiola saying that Andre, you know that you're doing a great job in here. I'm like really, and then just like some bubble hit. Okay, me do it. Andre, you know say you sweep the floor the best. Yeah, man. You sweep the floor. Andre, wash the dishes the
The
best.
best.
Yeah, man. I like wash the dishes. Andre, what else I would say? Andre, you make the
Yeah.
best fried chicken. This girl has
Yes.
never fried chicken in the house. Why? Because
I didn't
because
grow up eating a lot of fried chicken.
yeah.
Guys.
So Tiola's
My
from
parents never used to cook.
she's
me.
from a
My mom
vegetarian
did.
home.
Yes.
So she always says, Andre, you make the best fried chicken. Yeah, man. I can make the fried chicken for you. Right?
So that's my love. I love to see a man cooking my dinner when I come home from work. He's cooking my dinner, guys. I feel so.
What is that
nice.
one called again?
What?
Like you like res-
Can someone list the 5 love languages
It's
here
called-
under the live? I don't remember.
it's a duty. You like someone
Yes.
you like it's some form of duty. If you, anyone knows I have the same love language. As me, Yarquin? Oh, okay. Tiola is more along the line of duty. So action
Act of kindness.
act
or
of
something
act of
like
something. Tiola
Yeah.
likes when I do stuff for her.
That. Yeah.
Right?
It's I find it very
Yes.
sexy.
Acts of service.
I
That's
find it very sexy. It's so sexy when I see Andre wiping off the counter. I'm like, You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like, yeah. It not look sexy when my man lie down in the couch and watch TV with something dirty. You understand? So when we see him help out, and you know,
Mhm.
sometimes you have a lot to do, and he offers to help. Like, I like to do things with him. I like to clean with him because he's good at speed. He's good at organizing really fast, and I'm good at detail cleaning. So it's like that just feels nice when Andre decides that okay, he's gonna help me to do something. You know?
Oh, Yarquin says his wife has the same one, acts of service.
Service. Oh
Y-
yeah.
Yarquin, I'm not sure if this is a correct statement, but I really believe that most Jamaican women likes they like the act of service. Their love language would
Yeah.
fall into that
Most
category.
of us,
right? So I think so.
Yeah.
Their words of affirmation, receive gifts, quality time, physical touch.
And physical touch.
Physical touch. Thanks, Amara. We
Thank
appreciate that.
you. Yes, so Yarquin also said, you know, Africans actually raid money on the bride and groom. We have done weddings where the guests actually shower money on the bride and groom. Yeah, that's true. In some cultures, most cultures, they're like that and they help out each other. Like the bride and the groom, they don't even have to find a cent to pay for anything at all. They don't have to worry. All they have to do is be in love and then set the wedding date, and then the family come together and it will happen.
I
You
know. I'm not
understand?
sure what Taylor's talking about. I
No.
did pay a bride price.
What?
I paid a bride price for you.
Baby.
So I went to a store to get Taylor's father's favorite food.
That's not what he means. He means the whole cost of the wedding.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
is that what he means?
No, I was talking about Mara's question. I thought you were talking about
Oh
Mara's
no,
question.
Yarquin said, you know, Africans actually rain money on the bride and groom.
Oh, okay.
So like when they're gonna get married, their weddings, most of the time, it's already set.
Mhm.
It's already financed. So all they have to do is get married.
Show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And their wedding always look nice and something because you know they get help. Yeah.
So- Then yeah, so see, Natural Told by Mara said the bride price. But for me, my bride price was I got Taylor's dad the perfect meal, and then he was like, "Yes, you can take my daughter." What was that after?
So Trisha said, I never heard a guy saying his love language is a word of affirmation, Andre.
Really? Well, Yarquin and I
Word of
share the same
affirmation?
word. Yeah, it's word of affirmation. So it's basically just
Oh,
saying that I'm
yes.
doing a good job.
Yeah, Andre like to say, like when we say, "Oh, you're doing so good. You're the best. You're the best husband. Oh, you're the most handsome."
No,
Oh,
it's
you're
not
the
to that. It's not to. It's not to that degree,
sexiest.
right? So,
And
guys,
then just
check
laugh.
out the book, do the tests, and find out what your love language
Yeah,
is.
it's
And
fun.
as for, was it Trisha who said that?
Trisha, yeah.
Trisha, Find out what your husband's love language is, and you'll be surprised. And just play on that, and you'll realize that you're going to get so much more out of that person.
Yes, it's very very fun to do. Actually, it's a fun activity,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll be surprised because you're gonna be like, "Oh, me never know see you like that," and then you can start to cater for each other more. Even if you're married already,
Yeah,
it
and
doesn't matter.
keep in mind you won't only fall into one box. You might cross over a bit into some other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Well,
so I think that is it for now.
yeah. So to conclude what we said, Andre said it's okay to date for
6 to 12 months,
yeah.
engage for 6 to 12 months, but if you need more
But
time,
I
that
said
is
up
okay.
to 2 years,
We
depending on the
dated for four
situation.
years.
Yes.
Hubby owners acts of service. Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Acts of service. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I said up to 2 years, and guys, we also mentioned ensure that you get your counseling in. Don't just get caught up in the wedding planning and frustration and the stress of it. You need to enjoy it, and you need to get your counseling. And we also said that if you don't have a lot of money to plan a huge wedding, don't use because you don't have a money as an excuse to don't have your wedding in the next 7-10 years. Don't do that. Like that just that just kind of prolong things, don't you think? So it's okay to have a small wedding. Some persons elope and they have a little wedding just with them and the minister.
Mm-hmm.
Is it minister? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So nothing is wrong with that. You don't have to have whoop a bag of bridesmaid and best man and flowers girl and this extravagant venue. No, just ensure that at the end of the wedding you guys aren't broke. You guys don't have a huge loan to repay. You understand?
Yeah.
Like there are certain things that you, for me, that you must concentrate on is like you want to ensure that the both of you look nice, the both of you look kept. You know what I mean? Like, because if and the picture, the photograph, because
Yeah, spend money on your
the
photos.
photo and the video, that's like a sentimental stuff that will pass on from your generation to the other generation. You can go back and look. So you want to ensure that you have a good photographer. That's something that I would spend a good money on. If I had money back then, I would spend a lot of money on my photograph because you look back and you say you wish you could watch back your wedding and stuff like that. But even if there's not much persons at the wedding, right? And even if you don't have the most expensive venue like Pegasus and stuff like that. Like Andrea and I, we got married in someone's backyard.
Oh, so apparently, Trisha is saying that we're ending the live too early because there's so much more to talk about. So
Yeah,
you know what? All right, let's do it.
Andrea was ending the live.
All right, my bad. Sorry, guys. So we won't end the live right away.
So Andrea and I,
let's go
we
deeper.
got married in someone's backyard. Ideally, I always wanted a
So
beachside wedding.
just to clarify, so starting over, on my way to get proposed to Tiola, I met in a car accident.
Yes, he did.
I got her the perfect hotel venue and it was epic and we had it completely free. But then the company was taken by there was some issues with the company.
Yeah, there were some issues. So
right?
we didn't get her.
So yeah, we lost the we lost the hotel.
We had a friend who was gonna help us out to get a venue because remember we didn't have no money to have no wedding at hotel. I ain't gonna hide it. We never have no money to have. So one of our friends, she was gonna help us to have our wedding at this particular venue, and then it's so unfortunate that
we lost
something happened where she wasn't able to
help us
out in that way. So that's one of the reasons to Samara why I got frustrated. Like I really wanted to call it off because imagine your wedding coming up and you don't know where you're gonna have your wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a situation like that, and I didn't want a church wedding per se. So Andrea and I, we got married thanks to another friend who helped us out. We got married at this beautiful house, this very very beautiful house. She allowed us to use her backyard. Well, so we were supposed to use her backyard, but it
Rain.
rained that day. So we
Yeah.
ended up getting married in someone's living room or guest living room or something like that.
There was stuff happening right through the process, guys. As I
Mhm.
said, I met an accident on my way to propose. We lost the hotel venue that had the nice beach and all that good stuff. And
Mhm.
rain came on the day that we couldn't actually have the wedding in that fancy area. It was very fancy.
It was so
And
nice.
then we had to do it in an unplanned, undecorated living room. But you know
Yes.
what?
Cause the rain started
Yeah,
falling, guys.
everyone
Everybody
was.
have to take up them chair and run. And you know, as a bride that day.
Tiela was so beautiful and she saw
No, I
everyone
was out
running
of it. Like it was like a trance. Like I didn't know how to feel. Cause I said, alright, till if you ball,
in.
nothing not gonna change. Things not gonna improve, right? It's the weather. You
Yeah.
can't change it. So I don't know. I'm surprised I didn't
Yeah,
just
Tiela
cry
was
that
actually a
day.
trooper there. Like she did it
Yeah.
awesome. There were so many things going wrong, and we we, we just had to work with what we had.
Yeah, Andre and his friend left the ring. I mean, I was in a not really like a trance, but I was nervous. I was tired, and
Guys,
the whole thing happened. Me not even realize I then did miss the part in the ceremony where you're supposed to exchange rings. Never realized.
I saw my best man put the ring in his jacket, and we were like, all right, let's go. We're going to the venue. When we got to the venue, my best man was like, oh snap. But guess what? I saw him do it, right? I saw, well, he saw me see him doing it. But then it wasn't there, and we had to go back to
So
the
it walk out
location.
by itself. The
I don't
ring
know.
walk out by itself.
We had to go back to the location to get the ring.
You finished saying what you said?
Yeah, I thought
Andre
you were
just
reading.
finished his story. So
I'm not a good storyteller, guys. So
You are the worst.
I'm not a good storyteller.
He's the worst storyteller. Everything. Andre,
What
I have to
happened
go
to
back
the
and get the
ring?
ring.
All
I
right,
just hear the silence.
let me try to tell the story. We were at a different location getting ready, like the me and my guys, right? And I looked at my what's his name? The groom? Not the groom.
Yeah, the best man.
The best man. I looked at
Yeah.
my best man and I was like, yeah, best man, can you please secure the ring? He took up the ring. He was like, I got you. Open jacket, in jacket, clothes. We're like, okay, we're ready to go. We went. On the day, he opened his jacket. Oh, snap.
The ring walk
No
out,
ring.
guys.
The
It was
jack,
gonna say
the
ring
ring
walk out.
was actually left at the same
Okay.
house, and we had a friend drive back to the location, and we had to fake to the audience that no, we're not gonna exchange rings here.
I
We're gonna
never
do it
realized too,
really
guys.
in
We're not
in a
upset
different.
mind.
Yeah.
Never realized.
We tricked the audience, and we're like, no, we're not gonna
And
exchange our
me
rings
too.
here.
He
I
didn't
tricked-
tell me
I
because
tricked
he didn't
Tiola.
want me to
I
panic.
tricked the audience, and I'm like, no,
Mhm.
we're not gonna exchange the rings here. We're gonna do it at the reception in a very cool fashion. So while we're dancing, I'm gonna go on my knees and then put the ring on. No such thing. That was us just improvising.
Mhm.
So that's me telling a story. Oh man.
Yeah, your sister was asking how we met. We did this on different live, but just to summarize, Andrea and I we met at a library at the university that we attended, and Andrea come over and looked me, and he looked me, and he looked me, and he looked me, and he wouldn't stop until he got me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got an A for the course though. All right. What's that? I didn't see what she said.
Who?
Trisha.
Oh, Trisha. Okay, so Trisha, I agree with you here, girl. I agree. So Trisha said that honeymoon is one of the most important things. I can't agree with that even more.
But we had
Oh
a good
my
honeymoon
gosh.
though, right?
Which when it cut short because I had graduation and I had to go back
Guys,
for the pinning
we
ceremony.
had so much to do. We had graduation the following week. I also had to leave the country the week after that because I had
Andre had to
I had to
leave.
go to Canada, right?
Yeah.
So we only did 1 week for our honeymoon, but
Yeah.
it was
Oh, 1
amazing.
week?
Yeah, it was
no,
1
it
week.
was 3 nights.
It wasn't 3 nights. It was 5
It was
days.
3 nights.
No, it wasn't.
Guys, it was 3 nights. It's like that's something that I would spend on. I would actually spend the
We didn't
least.
have the time. It's not that we
Andre,
couldn't.
it's not 1 week. It's three
Okay.
nights, right? We have to state the facts here, you know. It's 3 nights. And I mean,
What's
like,
that, Rudy's?
so when I was there, it's like me did just start enjoying myself because, like, the first night,
We slept.
me tired, like, you're tired after your wedding and stuff. So that's something I would advise you guys to spend on your honeymoon. Make sure so the honeymoon is no less than 2 weeks. Because you see, after you guys get married and you go back to work and stuff like that, sometimes after you get married it take a little while again for you guys to actually go on an official vacation again, you know, for just both of you. So yeah, that's something I would definitely spend on the honeymoon. Yeah, no less than 2 weeks. Only because Andre broke number one, broke number two. Me understand. All right.
People, I'll put in the next vlog exactly why we had so much things going on. The process to migrate to Canada was so
Yeah.
difficult, and
But we'll talk
yeah,
about
that's
that
a different
in
vlog.
different
But
video.
we had a lot to do. We got married, we graduated, and Tiola had a crazy exam to do. Plus, I also moved to a different country. There was so much going on, and Rudy's vlog said something.
Oh no, I'm
Rudy's?
just here. I'm trying to hold on to the live. I'm still trying to practice how to follow through the live with the comments, guys. So if I miss your comment, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to go back through. So we are young family. Say uno. Oh, she was saying if uno gone already. No, we're not gone yet. And your queen said another idea is a kiss box. What is a kiss box? I've never heard about a kiss box before.
It's like it's a box that people. It's like a kissing booth.
Oh.
Or a form of photo box where you would go in, you pay the money to take the photo. It takes the photo for you, and they get this nice piece of photo-like thing.
Okay.
So it's like a souvenir. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, to take photos and
Mhm.
stuff. Yes, that would be nice. And photographs last forever. Yarquin, I agree because Yarquin is saying no. That's not a kiss box. I'm still gonna observe everything Andrea said.
It's not?
No. Andrea thought was kiss. No, he said no, it's not that.
Oh.
So you explain down below, Yarquin, what's a kiss box.
Yarquin, go
Obviously,
ahead. I thought it was like a photo booth / kissing booth that you
Yeah.
get the photo from.
Yes. So Tiffany asks, was there a ring bearer?
No, the ring was. We had a girl. She was no. The ring bearer was my best man.
Yeah, the best man.
Yeah.
The same one
He
that
was the-
left the ring.
The without
Never bear the ring. at
without
all.
ring bearer.
He didn't bear any ring.
He did not bear any ring.
Hi, Jamaican Mix Master. Welcome to our live, sir. And then Marshall. Hi, Marshall. Hi, Rashay. And someone is calling me while I'm on my live. Andre's sister. Okay, so let's see what else was said here. Tiffany said, that sound tough. It was tough. Tiffany, it was tough. And Ruthie's vlog, hey girl, welcome.
Yes, imagine the whole process. After crashing the car, we had to pay to fix the car.
Yes. And Samara Hansen, her advice is don't make because of people, you go out of your way. Because you know when you're planning your wedding, you say, oh, your wedding have to look like this or that. And the most popular thing is, I have to invite Tom, Dick, and Harry. Because if me not invite Tom, Dick, and Harry, they get feel bad. And then I'm my family, and then I'm my friend, and then I'm my neighbor, and then I'm my church sister. Because if me not invite, guys, if you can't afford it, Tom, Dick, and Harry, sometimes they not even remember you afterwards.
Yeah.
They say, you know, alright, how the wedding is, how the marriage going, alright, like help financially, no.
This is what
If
we
you can't go there, you just can't go there.
This is what we did with our 50. We had 50 people and we divided it by 2. Tiola got 25 people. I got 25. I gave my parents 10 invites.
Yeah,
I gave my
did,
parents
yeah.
10 invite and I took 15 for myself. And I think
Yes.
Tiola did the same. Right?
Yeah.
So we recommend if you have obligations.
Because we had 50.
Yeah.
Exactly 50 people.
This is the thing that you also have to identify or acknowledge. Your parents, sometime they have been waiting for this moment for a very, very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that you have to, but I saw it where my mom and dad actually had people who they wanted to
Mm-hmm.
be at the wedding. So I
Everybody
gave
can't
them 10
come.
invites, and I said, you know what, 10 invites, including you.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
Including you.
Including you. 10 invites, you included.
Yeah.
So that means you have 8. Invite any 8 persons you want to be at the wedding. And that's
Mm-hmm.
what they did.
Yes.
Right? Because it's not
You're
past,
rough.
yeah, it's not passing 50.
Yeah.
You have 10 invites. You're included. Who
Mhm.
else do you want to bring? And my
Mm.
mom invited who she wanted. My dad, he was like, meh,
Yeah,
whatever.
you can't invite everybody,
Yeah.
and then of course there are other persons who would like to invite, but they just couldn't come. So you know what you do, guys? You save the cake and you carry a slice of cake go give them, or you can save a souvenir from your wedding and you can give it to them. Also, you see, guys, souvenir is nice to have souvenir, but I think sometimes persons spend too much money on souvenirs, cause sometimes or not souvenir, invitation. That's one thing I didn't spend a lot of money on, cause yeah, you have some persons who actually save the paper, but most of the time after the wedding you throw away, and to print in Jamaica is a lot
It's
of money.
expensive, especially if you want to make it fancy with those
Yeah.
very glossy writing.
Right.
Right now, things are so
You
like
can send a digital invitation. Not only that, you for the program as well. You can also do a normal, cute little program. You don't have to go too extravagant with it. And what I see some persons do is at the wedding, they actually have a board or something where they put it in a nice little fancy way to tell you how the service is gonna go and stuff like that. Start those little fine detail, guys. I'm not saying that you can't, because if that's up to you, if you can afford it and you want to do it, but those are some little things that I'm happy I didn't spend too much on, you know. So, what you gonna say?
no, go through the.
Oh,
There's a lot of comments.
oh, so Jamaica Miss Master said, "Wow, that's a story you could write a book. We could actually write a book, especially the part where Andre mentioned where he was supposed to meet up at the hotel with me, but I didn't know that night he was gonna propose. But Andre took forever to reach to the hotel,
Yep.
and then after that, when he arrived, he told me that they actually met in an accident. So I almost lose my
Future husband. Yeah.
Yes.
That was
So I
rough.
don't know who did nervous. I don't know who did drive. I don't know who did around the steering wheel, but obviously somebody was nervous.
Yeah, for the engagement, that was fun. The proposal, yeah, the proposal overall was fun. I had a socks guy, I had a hotel, I had the beach side, not the beach, the pool side, I had the ambiance, I had everything set up. I went to Till and I was like, okay, everybody's ready, everyone is dressed. I had Gio, he was on sax, he was doing his thing, right? Playing that sexy music. And Taylor was like, Andre, oh, there's a cool man. I want to go eat. And this, oh my God. And
they take too long.
we
Obviously.
it's like I had everything perfect, right? We were at the pool side. It was night. It was romantic. And Taylor's like, so guys, when you're proposing, ensure that you consider the climate or the weather itself, right?
Or just don't take too long.
Yeah.
Food don't eat and everything, and Andrea take long for propose. Me didn't know say I will propose.
And
all I was concerned is nigga right is take me now.
yeah, Taylor was so cranky.
I wanna go to my bed.
She was excited when I proposed and she cried and all that stuff, and it was lovely, but she was so cranky before that. Like really cranky.
Yeah, but
right?
it was a nice little moment.
And guys, please just consider this. Ensure if you know you're gonna propose to your girl, ensure that she looks her best.
That's true. Oh, me didn't have on again.
No, I ensure that you were good.
Oh.
I got you. You were in a nice romper of some sort.
Oh, I'm a bridal shower. Me never look good. My bridal shower.
Oh, that was not on me.
At all.
That was not on me. So I will not take responsibility for that.
So Trisha, we are young family. Sorry,
Yeah.
I keep saying Trisha, but if you go over to her channel, that's her name, Trisha. She said she was really late for her wedding. Her hair just had jacked up her hair, and her aunt had to fix it. Trust me, the weirdest, unthinkable things happen at your wedding all the time. Things that you didn't see coming. Cause I remember at my sister's wedding when she was getting married, somebody clothes couldn't fit them. I think me know who, me not call no name. I'm not calling any name. And at my wedding, I think Samara left her clothes, so there was a lot of delays. Samara said, try to enjoy your wedding day as much as you can because the day goes fast. If not careful, you forget the happiness of the day. It's true.
It's stressful.
It's stressful. To be honest, guys, I didn't really enjoy the ceremony aspect so well as I should for obvious reason. The rain, the relocation and everything, and the ring situation. But you see, as we touch the well, that's something their name again, babe. The evening part, the party,
Reception?
the reception, a reception, yes,
I think
the
so. It's a reception, right?
I enjoy everything. I enjoyed it so much. I enjoyed it 100%. But you're right. Just ensure that when you're having your wedding, you're just in the moment with it. You don't really caught up on, oh, this not fixed good, that not fixed good, that happened, this happened. It's a day that you will not have again.
Yeah.
Like you won't experience that day again unless you're gonna remarry or But yeah. You want to ensure that you enjoy your day.
So Yarquin said that he posted a question for the kiss box.
Oh.
And welcome, Karis. And I also saw Chad and Roche.
So Trisha said that we must do an enactment of this story in a short video on our channel. You mean like what she mean?
I think she said reenact?
Yeah.
So I think she wants us to recreate the actual scenario of how our proposal was.
Okay.
And just do the whole process.
Okay.
I'm thinking that's what she's saying. I don't want to assume like I did with
Oh.
Yarquin.
Yeah, you love assume.
Yeah, I don't want to assume.
So Samara said, "Oh, thanks, Samara." Samara said that, guys, it was the most beautiful wedding ever. Thank you.
Actually, we had fun.
Thank
like
you.
even
We
though
had
there was so
fun.
much stuff going on at the reception, we were dancing, everyone was laughing. It was good. I think we will add the clips and some photos from our wedding in a short video of some sort.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ruthie said, OMG, guys, you were busy. We were busy and stressed
We were still in school.
Yes, we were still in school, everything, all over the place. We were all over the place. Yarquin also said that if you not sleep your first night, you must be a machine. It's true. Because literally everybody thinks that, oh, because our honeymoon night, we not stay up and Kool-Aid.
But we still got busy though.
Yes, but
we slept, but we still got busy.
Some person thinks that, oh, you took the whole
Oh
night.
no, we were tired.
We did pop though. We were pop though. So so Andre get pop though. Yeah, so yeah. Pop down.
Yeah.
So Roche said no less than 2 weeks. I don't remember what she was talking about here. Ruthie said, I need another honeymoon. Me too, girl. You see, even though I'm married for 4 years, I still need another honeymoon. I don't care who wanna say what part of it is honey. It's still honey, and I need the moon, so I need a honeymoon right away. What? It's true.
Keep reading.
People say honeymoon have to be like initial and whatnot. We're still in honeymoon phase, and I would surely do it one. So Ruthie asks, where did we go for our honeymoon? We went to
Holiday Inn
in Jamaica, and I must say it's really nice. The jerk chicken, ton.
Yeah, it was clean. It was like it was a 3-star hotel, I think, but it was very nice.
It was very nice.
It was very good.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, we were going.
I don't even know 3-star, 4-star, 5-star.
We were students.
Yeah,
we legit just graduated,
yeah.
and we were transitioning into the working world, so we didn't. It was great. It was great. We enjoyed it. Most people be like, "Are they in NASA?"
Yeah. So
We enjoyed it.
Roche said that what they did was invite everyone to the church and had the cake sharing and cutting at the church, then had a family dinner at night. See? You have many ways, guys, you can plan your wedding. So you're not supposed to delay this and delay that because you don't have money. You have to work with what you can.
Yeah.
Work with what you have. Okay? You have your family, you have your close people who chill and understand. If not, they'll pay for it, right? Okay. They ain't gonna pay for it. Do what you can. Do what you and your partner can. So, alright. So, Yarquin is explaining what the kiss box is. Let's see. Let's learn here. Let's learn.
Yarquin.
So,
Finally.
Did I say Yarquin or Yarkali?
Yarquin.
Okay, Yarquin. I always mix you guys up too. Yarquin and Yarkali, it's so similar. A kiss box is MC that has a box with a slot in it. They pay the bride and groom to kiss. Why somebody never tell me about this long time?
Interesting.
So you pay the groom and bride to kiss. Like $100 is shoops on the cheek and 5,000 can be a huge French kiss. Nobody never you see though, nobody never tell me about this. So it's for the guys here who not married yet. Take note.
Yeah.
Take note. So when your wedding finish, you're rich. You have a little money. You have a little smash money. You understand? Okay. So your sister said, Tiffany, she said it sucks that we couldn't go to the wedding, but mom was still happy hearing that you guys were. Yes, because of the distance and everything, and then everybody couldn't get invited because we had like 50 people.
Yeah. It was rough.
Yes. And someone said, your queen said, get the best friend on the proposal.
No, he's talking about to ensure that you're dressed properly.
Get the best friend on the proposal?
On the proposal.
Oh, on the proposal.
So
yes.
To ensure that you're dressed
yes.
properly.
Oh, yes.
You get the best friend in.
Oh, yeah. So that good way would be like, tell the bride that, hey, we're going to go out. Or dress up better now. Like, Yeah, that's a good way. Oh, Yarkin says, see the kiss box and answer here. Yes, Yarkin, we see the answer. We'll learn now. And Caris, which is my brother-in-law, Caris King, big up yourself. Welcome. I'm happy to see you.
The messages are delayed,
He
though.
said, yes, the rain. The rain poured that day. It poured. It never even how do you call it now? Drizzle. It rained. It poured. And my sister Onika, she actually did my decor and everything outside. Oh my gosh, which I'm thankful because the decor did look nice, Guys, the decor did turn right up.
We'll post photos.
Yes, and we had to everything get wet up. The chairs did look nice. She did do the chairs really well. It was beautiful, and I didn't get to see outside with my eyes. It's the pictures, and I was like, oh, but outside did look nice, man. Because I didn't get to go outside, right? Yeah. So what else is here? Oh, Trisha was elaborating on what she meant. She said, I meant the wedding scenario and the proposal story. So you want us to do a video on it, like
reenacting,
acting it out? Okay, we'll look into that part.
I think it'd be fun. Yeah,
that would be fun.
And then we can also add the real pictures from each of these scenarios.
Yes.
So people can actually see the journey.
Right. And my brother Caris, he said the entrance dance was great. Yeah, guys, let me tell you something. We can't dance, I mean, I know what happened, but that day
Their
we
future
could
husband.
dance.
That was what we did.
I could dance. Yeah. That's what. And then we did dear future husband. Something another.
Jonah knows no lyrics whatsoever.
One and only, all my life. Yeah, that was nice. And Andrea and I did our little couple dance, and that night, guys, we didn't have rhythm, we didn't have movement and groove.
No one fell. I was worried so much. It was fun. We're gonna make a video showing you guys exactly how it goes. It was really fun.
Yeah, Trisha said, too sweet, sounds like a movie. The whole of 2016 of my life felt like a movie.
2016
The
was
whole of 2016.
epic. It was one of the darkest and also the most
Most
fun time of our life.
and the blessing
Yeah.
in that, like the year ended off no the year started off so rough and it was horrible, but that year ended off with a lot of smiles. Like I remember how I felt 2016. It was
Yeah.
a good feeling.
Yeah, we accomplished a lot that year.
We had a story that ended happily ever after. How long were you guys dating before you got married? So this is Abby. Hi, Abby. Happy to have you here. So as we were saying before, it took us 4 years plus, or 4 years approximately. We were dating because we were in the
We're
same
students, yeah.
university. So Andre looked me and stuff, and push up himself into me.
I'll admit to that. Sure.
Yeah, so we were dating for 4 years before we actually got married.
And the reason why I proposed, besides from love, right, when I know I was ready, was when I was more mentally and financially prepared. So that's what we said earlier. Before you propose to somebody data, ensure
Somebody
that
picnic.
ensure that you are mentally and financially prepared. Because if you can't buy pad, you cannot get
I
married.
always said financially prepared, guys. It's not like you're gonna be like some girls, because I know some girls who be like, they're not talk to them man if they don't have kids,
Oh, I
if
wasn't
they
rich.
don't have house, if they don't have the bank. Like
Yeah.
when I say financially prepared, it's just that you have your
A way to take care of that person.
right, a way to not really like survive, not really like scratch. But you need to see how, if you guys venture off on your own, you need to see a sense of security.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, things can happen.
I'm gonna make that into a
Yeah.
shirt. If you can't buy pad, you cannot
Marry
propose
me.
or marry. Yeah. If you
Yeah.
can't buy pad, you can't marry. Or if you can't buy pad, you
Guys,
can't
honestly,
propose.
I don't know how that just come to me.
She said that. That's Tiola.
I think it was a touchy aspect.
Tiola's like, no, I'm not gonna marry
Yeah.
you. If you can't buy the pad, you're not getting.
Because if I get married to Andre, I'm not gonna go, and I'm still in school. I'm not gonna go to my mom and ask her for money to buy pad and buy toothpaste and buy tissue. I mean, those are essential
Essentials
things, and
that
if
I could not
my
afford.
husband can't give the wife what she needs to do her essential stuff,
Mm-hmm.
then we ain't ready. We ain't ready. Okay?
So I guess that answers your question, Abby.
Yeah.
All right. Next question.
So Tyson Dan said they saw the pics. Big up your photographer. Yes, we have a few pics that came out really, really, really well. Trisha, we are a young family. She said we were tired too. She said she slept, woke up, and then got.
She got
She
busy.
said she slept, then she woke up, and then she got busy. On the honeymoon early in the morning.
That works too.
Okay. And then Ruthie said, wait, where are the pictures? Okay, so Andre, the technical guy, will try to insert some pictures.
I can't do it
don't
in a
know
live,
how.
but when we're doing the reenaction of our engagement and dating engagement and wedding scenario,
Yeah.
we'll add the clips of our actual wedding.
Wedding. Right. That would be nice.
Protect files provided.
Yes.
I missed that.
What?
Yeah, no, keep going. We'll see it.
Samara said, yes, it was so much fun, not to mention how late we went to bed the night before. Oh, boy, you do some, Samara, make you... What we are talking about? Come on, man. Probably
Keep going.
I don't know what she's talking about. I wonder if I don't know what she's talking about. Chad said, yes, the kiss box thing is shot in Chad's voice.
Your queen said, protect.
I'll go down here. Mark, Dark Blood Pro, happy to see you doing. Hi Mark, welcome. Happy to see you here. And yeah. Oh guys, I think we have to end the live soon because my phone that so my battery almost always are dead.
Tiola has the biggest battery in the
So
house.
let's read the comments
and
here.
It's never charged.
And oh, hi Abioma, nice to see you here. She said, don't forget to give the host a thumbs. Oh yes, like up the video, guys. Like it up, put the thumbs up, and share. Share to somebody who you think might be interested to listen to this.
Yeah, our
live.
goal moving forward is to gain 2,000 subscribers by the end of when?
Yeah, January. Guys, please help me to obtain me like on my channel alone.
No, it's alright. Give her 2,000. Obtain. Give Tiola 2,000
subscribers
subs.
for my birthday, because
Yes.
my birthday is this month, so that would be a nice gift.
Oh yes, Tiola's
Yes.
birthday is coming up this month.
So Tiffany's asking if it's cold. It is cold, but we are grateful because usually in January it's like minus 40s and stuff, and we've been getting good
Yeah,
weather.
we live-
So we'll take this.
It's normally crazy
Yeah.
cold here. Alberta is cold, but it's amazing now.
Yarpin said yes, that's exactly what I did. Ask the best friend to make sure says she look good and make sure my wife look good on the engagement, which is right.
Yeah.
Um
And he said, protect, profess, and provide.
yes, so
I like it.
Yarpin said a man must be able to protect, profess, and provide.
PPP.
Yes. So Simply Sim K, hey girl, welcome. We're almost done with our live though because my battery is dying.
We're gonna get cut in the next 2.
Oh guys, before it get cut, I forgot to mention I'm gonna
Tiona,
announce that
Tiona,
Tiona, big up yourself.
We just did a video with you.
Yes, with you guys. We're gonna go live every other weekend, so that's New Year's resolution that we made for you guys, that we're gonna do this every other weekend. So not next week, but the other week, since we went live this week. But we'll definitely send out notification. You can keep up with our community, so that way you'll be alerted or notified when we're gonna go live. Okay?
So Tiona, is that how her name is pronounced?
Tionia.
Tionia.
Yes.
Because of you, my house is filled with so many things.
Becky, I love her cooking. They said she can cook. She just let me feel like I want to cook.
Yeah,
And
so-
it's straightforward, guys. So go over to her channel. You can learn from her.
Yeah.
If you can cook, if you can bake like myself, I couldn't bake. She taught.
Guys, she did an awesome job. Tiola, I love your cake. Right?
Oh.
And also guys,
Did you say Tionia or Tiola?
Tionia. Is that
Oh,
how her name
you
is
can
pronounced?
make it
Tionia?
Yeah.
Oh, so guys, if you're planning a wedding in the future or anytime soon, please contact our friend Yarquin. Our
Yes, he's
Walter's
here
wedding.
in the comment.
Walter's wedding is epic. You will not be
He's the
disappointed.
biggest
I
in
can
Jamaica.
vouch for this
He's
person.
the biggest in Jamaica.
He is the
Yeah.
biggest, right? There's no other, right? Check out your the Walter's
So
wedding.
so honored to have you here.
Yes, and Tionia, we appreciate your cake ingredients and your videos so much. Tiola lives on your channel daily,
Yeah.
right? She's like, Andrew, I think I can do this
Just
next.
like her.
Right?
Talk nice. Say, what's up, Wagwan? You know, I like.
We're gonna get cut in the next few minutes.
Yes,
right?
guys. Thank you for watching our live. We love you all, and we look forward to doing much more lives with you guys. Please remember to like, share this video, and get Tiola a birthday present.
2Ks,
Yes.
2,000 subscribers. That's what we need.
Yes, if
right?
you're new here, don't be shy, don't be afraid. Just
Share.
go ahead and subscribe and grow with us.
All right, later, guys.
Yes. Take care.
Are you sure you want to stop this? Yes.
Yeah.